where Dodge is hanging out right now is the northern part of our circle with Power Grid. Nobody really on top of each other this time around. We saw yesterday there was some fights over Chumacera, fights over Montenuevo, but nothing really today.
No, as I have just got my program back. Looks like we've got a little bike flip here of Ohio crawling back towards his two-seater. And
I don't think Dodge knows that they're there, but as soon as these shots come out, they'll figure it out.
Yeah, for sure. And it's looking like Ohio's going to escape away, driving past OG and Harley. I don't know if the other side of Merkham is in a position to capitalize on that, but Ohio.
Calm Card squad coming up over the north, so this could turn into a three-way fight here really shortly.
Yeah, this is Lugli. Caleb Page getting a good tag onto Atlantis here. But Lugli will fall there. Stratson Red is going to get the knock and the flush. That'll be Fragalicious losing one member at the start of this. Kinky Cathy over in the distance, you can see. Also take up on the hill as well, though.
Yeah, that was what kind of, I think, stopped this push here from Gribbles and Stratson Red. Fleshy was doing a good job of holding Calm Card at bay with the long range shots here. Stratson Red is able to escape Gribbles, though still stuck behind that tree. And Caleb Page and Viking Princess are just kind of sitting here waiting to die, essentially. Viking Princess at least has a little bit more cover. Caleb Page is hiding behind a car.
Yeah, the problem being though, Enlan getting that knock onto Flashy, that's gonna slow things down here because Calm Card shouldn't over peak to actually spot out the two Fragalicious members. So right now, Calm Card actually defending these two players, and actually there you go. I think he just spotted out. Yeah, Enlan, that's it. Damn, he's got eagle eyes spotting out Viking Princess down in the compound there. Looks like he just caught sight of him. That was a hell.
Business has managed to get the res as they continue to try to trade shots back and forth here.
Yeah, you can see actually shots being sent out at distance here, and again now this is in the position. This has gone on so long that nobody really benefits anything from this, and they can get less. They can get the clean wipe, which isn't going to happen. Calm Card still just sending shots. Caleb Page still bleeding out next to Gribbles. Not sure if Gribbles is just going to opt to prone behind here and just wait this out. I don't think he's really got many options, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think at this point, Monkey Business, you got to cut your losses. Looks like we will cut back now. Viking Princess finding Gribbles, and that is Gribbles going down. He's got no support from the rest of his team. As we said earlier, they have made their way already into circle. So Viking Princess doing a really good job. This Fragalicious squad actually just doing a good job in general as solo players. And it looks like our feed has locked up again. So we'll see their rotation. There you go. We're back in it.
There we go. We back. We back.
We back. We back. And you can kind of see what we were talking about. This north side was just very, very cramped. Meanwhile, Viking Princess still.
Yeah, Merkham obviously resetting from their early game. And actually, as I say that, Pankill going to land the SLL shots at distance. OG going to fall down here, but Train going to be able to get this res for free. They're right on the edge of the circle right now. I mean, Calm Card need to be conscious.
To somebody. And look at this. Sovereign has no idea where they are. He's going to take the shots. Is he going to land any downs? No, he's not. Switch over to the Car 98. Throwing the frag grenade, but look at this. Harley and Train have already been taken out by Sovereign. This is just falling apart from Markham. As Calm Card is turning it up.
Oh! Okay, so that's Demented Benny and OG combining back on. Benny's going to get the fuss of the Pankill here. So, wow, okay, again, why are you so ugly down as well? That just leaves Enlan for Calm Card, and actually maybe biting off a bit more than they can chew here, thinking that they could pinch Merkham against the edge of the zone here.
You know,
I'm not sure why OG was left for no meds, though. That was Monka-esque for a want of a better term.
You know, it wasn't pretty, but it was effective, and that's all that really counts here. Looks like Markham will remain with 2 players up. Meanwhile, we'll check on Recoil, who has managed to make their way to the center of the circle. They've got high ground. They're going to be taking shots over towards Thirst, who managed to crash this compound. So a lot of teams, actually we got numerous teams making their way into Chumacera right now as well, as it looks like Comets are going to run right into COG and Orion. Yeah, Chumacera getting a little bit
out early, and you can see already Roth is taking a bit of damage. Lates is going to try and get the spray down here. We'll get the down onto Durya. That's an important knock. I'm going to try and look around at the windows, see if we can spy out a second peek, but Roth's going to be able to get the first aid down. Now the peek comes from upstairs. Late is going to spot it out. Going to go for the spray again. And that's the first M4 tag, but no down just yet. Why hasn't he crawled? He didn't crawl out of the way.
Oh, dear. You can't just stay there. You can't just hang out in the middle of... Not afraid of COG at all.
Roth now looking for it. Actually, Mystery going to go down, but Ghost going to fall to the AK headshot from Roth. He's going to send a frag grenade upstairs. And actually, Tom stood on the staircase, I think, or was he on top of a box behind the door?
I believe so.
Yeah, he is on top of the filing cabinets. Yeah, this is an interesting spot. Whether or not Zenith are going to check this angle. Kickstart, you can see already up on the balcony outside. They do get the res onto Mystery, so they will keep 4 up here. 2 kills on the board for them.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, when you're playing with confidence, you can push like that into a fortified building. You know, they had 3 up, and Zenith didn't even think twice. They just pushed hard into it. Now they're taking shots over towards Orion. The new circle has popped, and they're going to have to make their way in. But I'm not sure if they're, you know, they probably want to stick this out and see if they can finish off Tom. But looks like they're just going to go ahead and make their way into the circle and say, we'll take you out when you come out of the circle.
Yeah, I think they're prioritizing positioning here coming out, to be honest, which is probably the right position. Yaxley.
Unfort. Oh, look at this. Oogly. Actually, right over the top here. Darth is going to spot him out. Going to land a few shots, but not nearly as many as Oogly lands. Down to 5 HP. Get replaced. Having a little bit of trouble here with the last member of Any Trolls in the chat, Oogly.
Does get the flush onto Stars. That's in that second nade following up. He's going to do a lot of damage. He's going to get the knock onto Lister with a little cheeky peek there, but goes down to the Mini 14 headshot from number 1 Potato from miles out. So Darth should be able to get this res off and keep 2 up. But great work from Oogly there. Another little peeks onto the compound.
Yeah, no potatoes to be found there, as Oogly does end up going down to that long-range shot there from Orion GG, who's up to 5 kills now. Nice game for them. Get replaced, sitting there kind of counting their lucky stars that they didn't just get 1v3 by a solo player. OG and Demented Benny try to make it through. They're going to get 1 through at least. Nope. That was always going to be difficult. As they try to send it on the motorcycle, they do not get past Thirst and Monkey Business. As we see
now, the problem for everyone in the lobby is Zenith have made it up to a high ground position. Roth has an MK14, and they've still got 4 up. Yeah,
not looking great. But the one good thing they got going for it, Kickstart does get flushed out. So, and somehow Tom actually manages to make it in for COG, Confederation of Gamers.
I mean, the compound that Monty and Vohio are in is very easy to crash, whether or not anybody's going to be ballsy enough to do it. It's very difficult to hold as 2 people. I mean, it's difficult to hold as 4 people, let alone 2. But, I mean, I respect it. If they make enough noise and they put enough pressure elsewhere, it looks like actually Get Replaced could be one of the teams coming to try and crash them. As they see the mad dash across the circle here. They are going to stop in the terrain.
We're not seeing too much of a variation here in circles, at least early on here, as Monkey Business is going to try to send it, but they are getting ripped apart here by a combination of Thirst and Dodge. Grant Landis, the last one up, and he's just going to have to pull down because he was just getting absolutely wrecked by the shots from Thirst. And Zenith actually losing another one. Leda gets spotted out. It looks like Killer Bob is going to be right on top. Ooh. He's going to find one. Doesn't get the flush, though. It's good work from Roth, keeping Zenith. Meanwhile, Vohio and Monty are doing a good job of holding their compound. So, I mean, if it even comes down to just a duo, The Ohio and Monty doing a pretty good job of holding that for themselves, but we'll see what happens as Fabled has now found Crop. Hella will be taking the initial shots. Crop will go down to Greg's shot. Finna is already down to about 25% HP. Nobody from Fabled has gone down yet. The new circle has popped. Zenith should be wrapping around on the backside of this. Yeah, you can see Roth and Mystery already making their way in. Ohio and Monty trying to take some
in and make the most of Fabled pushing into the compound.
Uh-oh.
Now look at this stuff. Actually holding his
gosh.
shots all the way until Ryan jumped out of the Bronco. That was risky, but it pays off, landing 2 headshots and getting both kills there. So that was good work from this side. Ballsy to hold your shot for that long.
Extremely. I mean, I guess if you're Lister, you're thinking, okay, if they pass, if I take the shots now and they pass through, maybe I don't get these kills. But he lands a spray. Credit to him as we see French Connection trying to make their way on the north side of this circle. They don't want to cross the street just yet, but they are taking some shots here as Thirst is making their way in as well. You can see Enland just trying to stay alive at this point, but I think Thirst knows exactly where he is.
Yeah, he needs to peek out. He needs to get this first down should be free for him. And now he's stepping inside the shack, so they know that he's in there. He's down to 59 HP. Now the problem is that the other teammate is close enough, and there's going to be the trade possibility. And man needs to get this down, and Flushy will do that. So Gcash will forward. Now the second peak is going to come in. Oh, why did you get the second one as well? So,
Okay. All right, Excite. You just saved your team some serious embarrassment there.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, it's still Thirst losing 2 to Enland. Great job by Enland. That is, might want to go back to practicing how to push a shack there if you're Thirst. As we see, the circle is collapsing. It looks like we might have locked up again, unfortunately. Worst time, as it looks like Zenith got spotted out by pretty much every single team in the lobby. Roth and Mystery do go down. Fabled still
floppy hold all round, to be honest with you. Finner and Monty are still up, but they have 2 solos outside Thirst and 1 remaining member of Monkey Business. See what's in there. Org late game, that's what you want to see. Finner will find Excite, so that is 1 bonus, I guess, for Dodge, but now you can see Hella and Greg Shot come down here. Going to get an opening pick onto Darth. That one should be a free kill, but
they're on fire.
They are set on fire by the Molotov. I'm not sure if that was a friendly Molotov because nobody else is close enough to throw one.
They're lit. All right, well, Lister has found his way to the crate. He's going to stay alive in the smoke cloud for a little bit longer. Grant Lannis, meanwhile, from Monkey Business, has managed to sneak his way into Dodge's compound. We've already seen what solos can do here late game. And hopefully Dodge doesn't get taken advantage of by some aggressive play here from Grant Lannis. They are completely concerned with what's going on to the west. They are not looking at their backsides at all. Meanwhile, French Connection are Russian dolling right on top of each other there at the very minimal amount of land that they have left to work with on the other side of the street.
Yeah, and more shots getting sent over from Dodge. You can see they just have a little slither of terrain on the north side of the road there. That circle shrink, not really good for anybody except for Dodge in the compound. So it's going to be interesting to see here if French Connection have managed to hold on to enough utility. They definitely haven't kept a car. You can see Kuzi, no smokes. I did see 1 smoke on the previous player, nothing on Alexi. Whether or not Sneaky Champ has.
Oof.
No. Okay, so this is going to be rough for them.
Yeah, no smokes to be found at all. And they've been getting dinked and dunked. Their armor, their helmets are probably sitting on pretty much next to nothing. You can see any smokes that were laid out have now gone away. They're going to try to take the shots back towards Fabled, but they are just not going to find anything.
Oh, they did keep a bike.
Oh, they do? Okay.
Oh!
Well,
Hella landed an SLR headshot to Sneaky Champ, and now the bike just rolled into the blue. Yep, it did.
Oh no! No, you can't go for that, Rez. What are you doing? All right, they're gonna try to make their way in, try to stop and take some shots. Real is gonna go down. Kuzi He's ducking,
Ooh,
dodging, weaving.
ooh.
Serpentine. Oh, it's not going to work. All right, he goes down. Finna is the last one up. It looks like Dodge might have been taken out by our solo player, Grant Landis.
And force them to regroup. So it's kind of ironic that Fabled now is the 4 strong in the late game, and it's just the solo of Finna left.
Well, Fabled came into this game sitting in 6th place overall with 38 points. So a win here with a nice little stack of kills.
Ooh!
Nicely done. There you go. 12 kills, 22 points for Fabled.